It's Week 14 of the 2028 season, and we'll get a look at Joe Burrow. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bengals and the Bills on Monday Night Prime Time.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field like Tirico, Greg Olsen. A bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game. But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only warm, but then be able to go out there and perform and be functional and you're not running around with a parka on. So it is a very delicate balance between being comfortable and being functional, and the teams that handle those conditions, especially in pregame, tend to have the advantage once the game's kicked off.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's taken in by Shakir. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Mingo, the man in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Mingo. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And
oh, a loose football. The Bengals have got it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
Our first down throw there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It's a gain of 34.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early in that last pickup.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
A run up the middle with Cook. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He'll tuck it and take off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And that time, the pressure, too much, he'll go down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Burrow now to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw.
A big hole to the 20. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Mingo, the man in motion. Play action. It's Allen. Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
To throw is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mingo, the man in motion. He's going to keep it himself. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cook. A dive, and he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Bengals offense, and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Anthony Richardson, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Saquon Barkley, a touchdown run in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bengals offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On first down, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
This one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Allen to throw. Now he takes off.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs, he's able to pick up a positive play.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Mingo, the man in motion. Now Allen on first down. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Now, following that sack, we have a player who is injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now it's Allen. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. On third down, they go with Cook. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bills move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, busted coverage, and Chase is wide open. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mingo, the man in motion. On second down, Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. So it's fourth down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll send their tight end left. To throw again, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Burrow here on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Got to make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Still plenty of time, but they're going to go hurry up anyways. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Burrow to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. It is 2nd and a yard. A handoff, running left, it's Moss. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Now, 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown. touchdown, Bengals. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And with the season winding down, thoughts turn to postseason awards. You can't avoid the conversation. You'd have to say he is at least among those who should be considered for MVP. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go.
Now give on the ground, and he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Here's third down and a few inches. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.